Welcome back to the studio, Marinочка. I am so excited that we are able to share right now our next topic. And this is a very sensitive topic that a lot of people probably do know. Some people don't know. But let's pretend people don't know. What is yoga?
Great question. Everybody asks me what's yoga. So yoga, it's for everyone, it's different. So when a student comes to my class first time, I ask, what's yoga? And people think it's only stretching and that's it. And maybe breathing. And maybe somebody knows it's meditation. But it's all of this. It's breathing. It's a stretching. It's meditation. It's drinking clean water. It's walking. It's a healthy diet. It's declutter yourself. It's letting go things doesn't serve you anymore. Yoga is a peace of mind. Yoga is reading good books. Yoga is connecting with yourself. And through all these things, which I just said it, you connect and you kind of relax your mental, emotional, physical state, and you lift your spiritual. And you get to the bliss, to this kind of harmony with yourself and peaceful. We all, as a human beings, strive for peace, and peace comes from you.
Within you.
Within you. You know, people looking happiness from other people. Like today I had 2 new clients, and I asked, well, what do you want in life? And they asked me, I want to be happy. And I said, happiness, you create this happiness within you. Not your husband, not your kids. No one's going to make you happy. It comes from you. But in order to get that, you have to work on yourself. Like I said, I always say to my clients, what's the hardest job? What's the hardest job, Ola?
To work on yourself.
Work on yourself. Exactly. So if you do work on yourself, okay, so when you create yourself, when you're peaceful, that's yoga. If you translate yoga, it's translated to whole one thing. Okay, it's united. So your mind and body is connected. But what's happening now? Everybody's busy. Everybody's on the phone. Everybody's running, resolving a million things. And the head is one way and the body is another way. That's why we have a lot of mental, emotional, physical problems. But when you come to yoga class, or you don't need to even come to yoga class. You can do this at home. You can do this at work. Just breathe. Breathe with your nose. Let it go things. Just be happy with yourself. Be grateful to yourself. Be kind to yourself. That's yoga. You start with small things. And then through the body, through the poses, we call this asanas, through the pranayama, breathing, okay, you're going to what? You're going to connect body and mind slowly. Okay, some people need probably help to guidance. That's why I come in. But some people can do it on their own. I did it. I had the help through the classes, but I was very eager and I was very, I want to learn. That's why I took another step to study what it is and practicing daily on a daily basis.
I think for me personally, when I come to you, the fact that you're seeing the improvement of the body, how I'm breathing, how I am feeling, how my body is able to go and stretch, how my body is able to go how far, right?
Right.
So you as a teacher, you're watching and you're guiding and you're directing,
Yes.
not only by stretching the body and exercising and pushing myself, but you're also paying attention to how am I tolerating it.
Exactly.
So,
Endurance. Yes.
and that's how you are pretty much, you can't compare it doing it by yourself. Like my mom always says, oh, why do you need to go to Marina? Just do it by yourself at home. And I tell her, no, Mama, it's a different feeling. So I just run away and I just want to be in that space and that zone. But Marina, I want to ask you a question. How yoga helped you personally manage your stress of life and help you manage your lifestyle? Because obviously it begins with you.
Right.
And before you became a teacher, before you began to be on the journey that you are today, obviously you had to see the improvement, how it helped you. And I do remember you mentioned to me that you were in the corporate world and how you couldn't get promoted and how I know a lot of people right now striving to be the best version of their business selves. And if you are not capable, if you're not capable of managing yourself,
Yes.
if you are looking outside source to make you happy or to make you impactful, how can anyone help you with that if you're not able to get that fulfillment within yourself? right? So let's talk about this a little bit more. How do you see the improvement of people, right? How do you see the improvement of people, business dealings and decisions? Because to me, this is huge.
It is. Actually, when I was in the corporate world, I started as a sales assistant. And after a few years, I was working very hard to kind of get promotion. But when I asked for promotion and my VP said, no, you're not ready for this role, I was very upset. I was crying. I was disappointed.
Temper tantrum.
Yes. No, I was upset with myself. I feel guilty. I'm like, wow, I'm not good enough. I'm not, even though I work very hard. And you know what? And actually, I'm very grateful to my previous boss. Her name is Tiffany Bow. Maybe she's going to hear me now. I'm very grateful to her because she was my great mentor. She pushed me. She criticized me. She told me. Back then, I didn't realize, but she taught me many different ways how to be successful, how to be focused, how to write, plan your day, how to be on top of it, how to eat even. I remember when we were coming in the morning, she used to do berries in the morning, healthy eating. I'm like, oh my God, I want to be like Tiffany. I always look up to her. She was very well put together, very smart, very intelligent, and very young. And I learned a lot. So slowly, by taking critics about myself, I said, Marina, stop it. Let's do this. I started doing yoga. I lost weight, right?
Wow.
I became more calm.
Toned.
I looked up better. I felt better. I started breathing. I was more focused on selling the product. I was more consistent. Okay. The most important, I was looking confident. And when you work with the buyers, you should show your confidence, your posture.
Correct.
It helped me with the posture.
Yeah.
So, and my boss started seeing me in a few years. I got promoted. So, and from that, I was continuing. I never give up. Yoga, it's part of your life. It's a lifestyle.
Marinочka, how it impacts the business when people are practicing yoga?
So I have a lot of business people coming to me. I have lawyers, I have doctors, I have people who have salon owners of different places, different businesses, and they all have a lot of fears of losing business, or they have a lot of sometimes anger, or they cannot control their thoughts. So it's very important when you come to yoga. Number one, I teach you to breathing through your nose. And when you breathe, just breathing, it's going to help you to calm down your parasympathetic nervous system. So when you calm down, you create positive thoughts. From positive thoughts, what? Positive actions, right? And then from positive actions, what? Positive lifestyle. So it's all starts with breathing, okay? And when you practice with yoga, you're stimulating through the body. You're creating those kind of harmony in your body and mind. You're connecting with yourself. And when you calm, again, you can make right decision. When you're more free, you're creating more space in your body. And when people more relax, I realize they make right decisions. And based on this right decision, their lifestyle is going to change. So it definitely helps. And also when they calm, they also helps to navigate in life with kids. Instead of coming and screaming and yelling, they're going to come and talk nicely and communicate with kids and understand their needs, listen. Again, it starts with you, not with the kids, not with your partner, not with your spouse. When you are relaxed, when you calm, when you flexible. They say also when you're flexible in the body, you're flexible in your mind. So my goal is to teach my students, they're not going to be with me all their life. My goal is to teach them so they can do this at home every day. Not only at home, at work. You can take a deep breath at home, at work. You can do this at school. You can practice while on the car. I had this girl who is like, Marina, you know what? 10 years ago, I told her, don't stress. Even if you're in a traffic city, just take a deep breath. You can't do anything about it. Just take a deep breath, inhale, and exhale. And just be grateful. Imagine 4 or 5 things you're grateful for. And all the stress, all these negative thoughts going to be away from you because you're focusing on positive things.
Excellent. Well, Marinочka, let's talk about your studio right now. And I know
place.
It's your happy place.
My favorite
Just
place.
like this is my happy place. You know, I discovered a lot about myself by doing this podcast episodes. And a lot of people ask me like, Olga, why do you do this? And I tell people, look, when I learn something exciting in my life, I am a giver. I like to share. I like to give back. I think eventually with God's power, if I ever get to the point where I'm able to do philanthropy work, I think I'm going to really give back.
You'll be great.
I will probably write checks and do so many wonderful things for society in the world. But let's first showcase your studio, where you operate from, what do you do, and why you decided to open the studio. So let's begin.
The studio in the Rico Park. It's in a private house, but very cozy, beautiful studio on the second floor. So that's, if you can see, this is the studio with the group classes, and also we can do private classes. Very pretty. This is my favorite place when I practice one-on-one or at night. Also, we have a room where we do meditation, or kids call this vacation room. This one of my favorite rooms too. So this is where you just relax, no phones and no one, only you, and looking at the beautiful picture. And also I offer a massage, this massage room. People love massage before yoga or after yoga. So it's a kind of treatment, self-care. This is a beautiful place. That's my place. I'm very excited. And it's really nice connecting with yourself.
Very nice. It's definitely a beautiful place that I like personally to visit. I definitely feel that this is a place where I like to go and just, recenter myself and get back to my busy life and schedule. So with that said, you can only imagine how much I love coming here and just getting myself disconnected from the world.
Exactly. That was my purpose.
And remember, one of the best lessons I could pretty much share, that I always put you as a priority in my calendar. So sometimes you're texting me to confirm the appointments, and I'm like, I don't know why she's texting me. It's already a yes. So there is a lot of, as a business owner, there's a lot of absolutely must be in my calendar, non-negotiables. And my other schedule goes around it. So every single week, non-negotiable for a couple of hours, you in my schedule, we do our practice. A lot of different improvements and challenges that I overcome within my personal life and busy schedule, and including the fact that, recently I became a grandmother, and it requires even more being attention and really helping my granddaughter understand what this life is all about. Excellent. Well, Marinочka, thank you very much for sharing your wisdom and all your practices. Stay tuned, everybody, for our next episode. We have so much exciting content to share with you. Please follow Marina on social media. Please follow me on social media. We are here to share, deliver, and really create an amazing content to help you have a better life. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.